In the history of the fine arts, certain individuals have appeared from time to time, whose work has a unique, profound, and indeed a mystical quality which differentiates them from their contemporaries, making it impossible to classify them in any known category or to ally them with any school, because they resemble themselves only and one another, like some spaceless and timeless order of initiates. Such were Leonardo, Rembrandt, Dürer, Blake, and in other fields, Beethoven and Balzac. Roerich, in his life, in his character, and in his art, reveals himself as a member of this fraternity. Nicolas Roerich was born on the 9th of October, 1874, in St. Petersburg. His life was so thoroughly organized that it might be described as a continual, progressive, perfectly controlled effort toward a definite ideal. It was because of this wonderfully organized and harmonized effort that he was able to achieve so much. Actually, his life seems as if it were many lives concentrated in one. He painted over 6,000 paintings, besides frescoes in churches and public buildings, as well as designs for mosaics and architectural motifs. He painted decors for operas of Wagner, Mussorgsky, Borodin, Rimsky-Korsakov, Ibanez, and Maeterlinck. His settings for the ballet of Prince Igor and Sacre du Printemps have become classics of the stage. His motherland, Russia, honored its greatest contemporary artist by dedicating to his art several halls at the State Russian Museum in St. Petersburg. Many important Roerich paintings are also to be seen in Moscow, Novosibirsk, Nizhny Novgorod, Kiev, and Odessa. In the United States, besides the paintings in the Nicolas Roerich Museum in New York and Brandeis in Massachusetts, there are a number of private collections which contain paintings belonging to the different periods of his creativeness. India also dedicated a number of gallery rooms to his paintings in many of the states. As an author and scholar, he wrote many books on art, culture, philosophy, and humanitarianism. His published works comprise nearly 30 volumes, besides many essays and articles. As an explorer and scientist, he carried out extensive archaeological research and excavations in Russia. Later, he organized and conducted a 5-year expedition to Central Asia from 1924 to 1928. In 1935, he undertook another expedition, this time to China, including Mongolia. As an educator, his work was influential in many countries. As an intellectual leader, he was associated with numerous scientific and cultural organizations throughout the world. He was honored by many countries, as well as by scientific and cultural societies. At the basis of all his art, there is a feeling of admiration, reverence and rapture before the grandeur of nature. Roerich, in his contemplation of nature, does not present her in a limited subjective way, but with a wide panoramic vision that shows her in all her grandeur. His spiritual life was closely linked with the realm of mystic quests, so that he makes us believe in the eternal return through new incarnations. To his many friends and admirers in India, he was known as Himalaya Putra, the son of the Himalayas, and the people addressed him as Maharshi and Gurudev. One of his greatest contributions to a better understanding and a greater harmony among nations was his pact for the international protection, both in war and in peace, of monuments and institutions and other cultural treasures. This pact became known as the Roerich Pact. Its symbol is the banner of peace. It was accepted by 36 nations and actually signed by 21 nations. At the signing of the pact, President Franklin D. Roosevelt said, "It possesses a spiritual significance far deeper than the text of the instrument itself." The pact is designed not only to protect the great cultural treasures of humanity, but to draw the attention of mankind to those values which are the common heritage of the entire civilized world. The banner of peace, a flag which would provide immunity to cultural sites, bears a symbol consisting of 3 magenta spheres within a circle on a white field. Its meaning may be interpreted as the totality of culture, including art, science, and religion, or as the past, present, and future contained in infinity. Although Nicolas Roerich died on December the 13th, 1947, at Naga, in his beloved Himalayas, he still lives in his work and his continuing world influence. His numerous achievements for art and culture are inscribed in the Book of Immortality.